everybody, and welcome to today's Pilates practice called Gentle Pilates. My name is Dana and I am a personal trainer and a Pilates instructor, and I show women over the age of 40 how to change the way they age through the way that they exercise and eat. So today's practice is all about strengthening our core muscles, but at the same time being a little bit kind to our bodies by doing some joint mobility and some gentle stretching. So when you're ready, grab a mat, pop on something comfortable, and let's begin. When you're ready, just coming over onto your mat and sitting up nice and tall. Just popping your hands underneath the back of your legs. And take a breath in. Imagine someone's punched you in the belly as you roll off your sit bones. And as you breathe out, just rolling halfway back and hold that for me. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, imagine someone has a string on the crown of your head, rolling you out and sitting up nice and tall. And again, inhale, pelvic tilt. And as you exhale, roll off your sit bones and roll halfway back. Take a breath in, and as you're ready to breathe out, rolling out through the crown and sitting up nice and tall. If you'd like an extra challenge, pop your hands to the side. Inhale, pelvic tilt. And as you exhale, rolling off your sit bones halfway back. Take a breath in. As you're ready to breathe out, just rolling all the way out and sitting up nice and tall. 2 to go. Inhale, pelvic tilt. And as you exhale, rolling off your sit bones, draw the navel to your lower back. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, just rolling out through the crown and sitting up nice and tall. Last one. Inhale, pelvic tilt. And as you exhale, rolling off the sit bones, draw the navel to the lower back. Take a breath in here, and as you're ready to breathe out, just rolling out and sitting up nice and tall. Good job. Our next exercise is called the roll down, and it is a little bit more of an extra challenge. So what I'm going to get you to do if you find this too challenging is to grab yourself a resistance band. So I will do the first repetition with a resistance band, and then I'll show you how to do it if you are strong enough to get away without using it. So if you grab a band for me, or you may even have a towel that you wish to pop around your feet, I want you to pop those bands around your feet. Knees are nice and straight. Bring those shoulders back and down, chin tucked, and sit nice and tall. So from here, inhale and imagine someone's punched you in the belly and drop the chin down toward your chest. And as you exhale, slowly pace one vertebra at a time all the way down to the floor. Once you're on the floor, take a breath in. As you breathe out, lift your head off the floor, lift your shoulders off the floor, and start to peel off one vertebra at a time. Now, if you find it too challenging, just bring your hands towards your shoulders as you come all the way back up. So let's try that again. If you feel strong enough, let go of the band. I want you to breathe in and pelvic tilt. As you breathe out, slowly pace one vertebra at a time all the way down to the floor. Once you're down on the floor, take a breath in. As you're ready to breathe out, lift your head and shoulders off the floor, draw your navel to the lower back and peel off one vertebra at a time and sit up nice and tall. Once you sit up nice and tall, I want you to breathe in and reach over the top to your toes, and as you breathe out, slowly stack one vertebra on top of another and sit up nice and tall. And again, inhale, pelvic tilt. As you're ready to exhale, pace one vertebra at a time all the way down to the floor. Once you're down there, take a breath in, and as you breathe out, lift your head and shoulders off the floor and start to peel off one vertebra at a time. Once you're set up, I want you to breathe in and reach over your toes. If you can't touch your toes, just holding onto your legs. And as you breathe out, just slowly stack one vertebra on top of another, sitting up nice and tall. Let's go again. Elbows soft. Inhale, draw the navel to the lower back. As you exhale, just check that you're not squeezing your bottom cheeks together, but rather keeping them loose like a plate of jelly. Drawing your navel to your lower back. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, lift your head and shoulders and avoid momentum. Try and peel off with control and sitting up nice and tall. Now inhale and reach over to your toes, and as you exhale, slowly sitting up nice and tall. Last one. Inhale, pelvic tilt. As you exhale, slowly pace down, draw the navel to the back and keeping your bottom loose and your elbows soft. Take a breath in here. And as you breathe out, lift your head and shoulders and peel off one vertebra at a time and sit up nice and tall. reaching over the top toward your toes, and then slowly stack one vertebra on top of another and sitting up nice and tall. Okay, let's come into our next exercise. So I'm going to ask you to lay down on your mat for me and just slide both your arms out to shoulder height. Now once you've done this, I'd like you to bend your elbows so that your palms are facing toward each other and your fingertips toward the ceiling. Now float both your feet off the floor and come into what we call tabletop position. Now just keep your knees a little bit apart for me, and I want you to draw your tummy toward your lower back. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, start to lower down those legs to one side, and as you do that, keep both your shoulder blades glued into the floor for me. Now with control, I'd like you to inhale as you float those legs back to your starting position. Let's repeat that. So exhale as you lower those legs down toward the floor with control, and when you're ready to inhale, with control, slowly float those legs back to tabletop position. And again, exhale as you lower down with control. And as you lower down, try to avoid pushing your arms into the floor. And as you inhale, slowly bringing those legs back into tabletop and avoiding pushing your arms into the floor. Now for those of you that would like an extra challenge, float both your arms above the floor. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, start to lower both those legs toward the floor with control. And when you're ready to inhale, without pushing your arms into the floor, I'd like you to bring those legs back into your starting position of tabletop. Let's do two more. Exhale as you start to lower those legs down with control, keeping your shoulder blades glued into the floor. And inhale as you're bringing that back to your starting position. And last one, exhale as you're lowering those legs down toward the floor. And as you inhale, slowly bringing those legs back into your starting position. Great job. When you're ready, just pulling those knees in towards your chest and just tuck your chin in for me and just hold that stretch. Now start to massage your lower back by taking it around in a little circular motion. And reverse that, taking it back the other way. So from here, I'm going to ask you to pop both your feet flat on the floor for me. Open up the chest by retracting your shoulders and reach your hands down towards your ankles. Now breathe in and gently flatten your lower back to the floor. And as you breathe out, start to tuck your tailbone under as you peel off one vertebra at a time and raise your hips into what we call ski slope. Now squeeze your bottom cheeks together. Breathe in as you float both your arms behind you, and as you breathe out, slowly paste one vertebra at a time all the way back down into the floor. Then inhale as you float both your arms over your head to your side, and exhale. Let's repeat that. Inhale, gently flatten your lower back. As you exhale, tuck your tailbone under and peel off one vertebra at a time and raise those hips up into ski slope. Squeeze your bottom cheeks. Inhale as you float both your arms behind you, and as you exhale, slowly paste one vertebra at a time all the way back down into the floor. Then inhale, float both your arms over your head to your side, and exhale. Last one, everyone. Inhale, gently flatten your lower back. As you exhale, tuck your tailbone under and peel off one vertebra at a time as you raise your hips into ski slope. Squeeze your bottom cheeks together as you take a breath in, float your arms behind you, and as you breathe out, slowly paste one vertebra at a time, all the way back down into the floor. Then inhale as you float both your arms over your head to your side, and exhale to relax. So from there, just bring both your knees in towards your chest, and just massage your lower back by just drawing a little imaginary circle through your lower back. And let's reverse that movement, taking it back the other way. Okay, so just holding that position for me. Lift your head off the floor toward your knees. Stay off your neck. Roly-poly backward and forward, and coming all the way back up into a seated position. Okay, so our next exercise, you're going to need a small ball. If you don't have a small ball, you could potentially just put a cushion there. So I want you to find about your shoulder blade area and coming back with that ball in between your shoulder blades. Now I'd like you to bend your knees and bring your hands behind your head to protect your neck. Now what you want to avoid is using the neck. So I want you to think length through the crown and keep like an imaginary tennis ball between your chin and your chest. What I'd like you to do is breathe in, and as you breathe in, I want you to paste your upper spine over the ball for me, and then as you breathe out, peel off one vertebra at a time and draw that navel to the lower back and flatten your lower back toward the floor. Let's try that again. So inhale as you paste your upper spine over the ball, and as you exhale, peel off one vertebra at a time and draw your navel to your lower back. Let's do 3 more. Inhale as you paste yourself over your ball for me, and exhale as you peel over and draw the navel to the lower back. 2 to go. Inhale, pasting over your ball, and as you exhale, peeling off your ball, draw your navel to your lower back. And last one. Inhale as you paste over your ball, and exhale as you peel all the way off and draw your tummy to your lower back. Good job. Okay, so from there I'm just going to get you to bring that ball off to the side, and I'm now going to get you to do some cat stretches. So let's flip over onto all fours for me, and just make sure your wrists are underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips. From here you hollow out your lower back, stick your bottom up and look up for me, and open up the chest by retracting your shoulders. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, let's roll through the spine, draw the navel to the back and just relax the neck. And inhale as you roll back through the spine, tilt the pelvis and look up. And exhale, draw the navel to the back, rolling through the spine, relax the neck, and inhale as you roll back through, tilt the pelvis and look up. And last one. Exhale, draw the navel to the lower back, and inhale as you roll through, and exhale to relax. Okay, so from there, let's now sit down on our mats and just sitting cross-legged. If you find this uncomfortable, you're welcome to put a cushion or a pillow underneath your bottom, and that will just make it that little bit easier. So from this position, I'm going to ask you to place your thumbs on your sternum, shoulders back, shoulders down, chin parallel, and sit nice and tall for me. Take a breath in. As you're ready to breathe out, I want you to twist your torso, stay tall through the spine, and inhale as you release back to the center. And again, exhale as you twist, and inhale to the center. Exhale as you twist, and inhale to the center. Exhale as you twist, and inhale to the center. Let's do 4 more. Exhale as you twist, stay tall, and inhale to the center. Exhale as you twist, and inhale to the center. 2 to go. Exhale as you twist, inhale to the center, and last one. Exhale as you twist, inhale to the center, and exhale. So just popping one hand down on the floor for me. Take a breath in, reach up, and as you breathe out, just reach over. Inhale, come back to the center, reach up, and as you exhale, bend that elbow and reach over. And again, inhale, reaching up, and as you exhale, reach over. Inhale and reaching up, and as you exhale, just looking down to the floor, relaxing through the neck. Inhale and reaching up, and as you exhale, reach over. And last one, inhale as you reach up, and exhale and reach over. And just releasing that. Okay, so congratulations, you've just completed your gentle yoga practice today. And if you'd like any further information, please check out my website, www.danaeden.com.au, for further information. And otherwise, I'll catch you next time. Thanks for joining.